Welcome to this course on economic substance regulations in the UAE. The first question is, what is economic substance regulations and why is it required? Generally, what happens is that there are certain multinational companies who, in order to take the advantages of tax regimes where the tax rate stays zero or very low, they tend to shift their profits from countries where they actually work to countries where the rate of taxation is low. This results in tax loss to the country where these multinationals actually are incorporated or are liable to pay taxes. And therefore, the countries that lose taxes generally insist that other countries where the tax regime is lower at least have some requirement before they allow companies to earn profit or account for profit in those jurisdictions. In continuation of this, the economic substance regulations, which are also a part of the base erosion and profit shifting program and the EU Code of Conduct, is something which was implemented in the UAE in April 2019. So what are we going to cover as a part of this presentation? Let us first look at that. So first, we are going to understand what exactly are the ESR regulations which have been brought in the UAE. The second thing is, what are the entities which are covered under these ESR regulations? Is it that only the multinationals or the foreign companies are covered? Or is it that the companies in the UAE who may not have any foreign income or foreign collaboration, even those are covered under these regulations? Again, from a sector perspective, is it that each and every company which is operating in the UAE is covered? Or only certain specific sectors are the ones which are going to be covered as a part of the ESR regulations? The next aspect would be, what is the exact requirement in respect of each of these sectors and how these regulations apply to each of those sectors? That is going to be covered as a part of this course. Then, if you are covered and the regulations are applicable to you, what exactly are the compliances that you have to undertake as a part of ESR regulations? And if you miss to comply with these regulations or missed a part of compliance of these regulations, what are the penalties or consequences which are going to come and be applicable to you in respect of the ESR regulation?